Chair and members of the committee. I'm testifying in support of SB 169, the administration's departmental bill that would make technical changes to the state coordinator for autism strategy and the advisory stakeholder group on autism-related needs. Again, my name is Patrick Lally. I'm the Senior Executive Director of the Governor's Coordinating Offices, housing the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives that is in charge of the coordinator and the advisory group. You also have in your file a letter of support from Secretary Beatty of the Department of Disabilities. And before I begin, if you would be so kind, I'd like to commend Delegate Michelle Guyton in particular for her tireless work on behalf of persons with autism and their families. Her efforts to create the coordinator and the advisory group are noteworthy and laudable. And I might add, this is the very first state office of this kind in the nation. I'd also like you to know that last November, we hired the coordinator and established the advisory group. The panel's first meeting will take place on February 8th. So I just wanted to give you that update. SB 169 would make technical changes to the underlying statute, most of which would correct references to the agency of jurisdiction. Originally, the Department of Disabilities was to lead this effort, but ultimately, the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives became the implementing agency. So unnecessary references to the department should be replaced with GOCI. Two other proposed changes are, first, adding a representative from the Maryland Senate and 2 representatives from the House of Delegates to the advisory group. And second, changing the requirement that the coordinator chair the advisory group by having the governor appoint a chair from among that panel. First, the addition of General Assembly representation would enhance the panel considerably and greatly assist in furthering its goals. Second, the administration would like to see the advisory group structure comport with the standard organizational structure established by a dozen commissions already under the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives. Each of these operates with a director, the equivalent of the autism coordinator, who administers commission activities but is not a member of the panel. The advisory group here being analogous to a commission. This allows for good governance and balance in everything from processing reimbursements to overall fiscal supervision. It also enables these panels to secure the highest quality leadership with a powerful voice independent from, but cooperating with, the director. And lastly, it reflects best practices recommended by the State Transparency and Accountability Reform Commission report from last December on agency operations and structures. In my written testimony, I specifically referenced the best practices on page 16 of the report applicable to this advisory group. With this overview, Madam Chair and members of the committee, I conclude my testimony and would be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Well, seeing none, you must have done a good job.
Thank you, Madam Chair.